read more word and their meanings for that has been appeared in SSC exam. So gluten, one who eats too much; illiterate, a person who cannot read or write; insomnia, the condition of being unable to sleep over a period of time; invigilator, a person who supervises during an examination; opaque, that through which light cannot pass; sacrilege, violation of something holy or sacred; soliloquy, a speech made to oneself; usurer, one who lends money on high rates of interest; volunteer, one who offers one's service without being forced; abdicate, to give up one's authority or throne; almanac, a publication containing astronomical or meteorological annual calendar that contains important dates and time. Okay, we'll see the next page. Next page is ambiguous, capable of being understood in either of the two or more possible senses, and therefore not definite; anonymous, whose names are not known; an unknown author; apostate, a person who renounces a religious or political belief or principle; auditor, one who makes an official examination of accounts, financial records; bilingual, a person who can speak only two languages; blasphemy, words uttered impiously about the God; the act of speaking irrelevantly about sacred things; botany, the scientific study of the plants and their structure; bouquet, an arrangement of the flowers that is usually given as a present; colleague, a person that one work with at the same place in a profession or business; convalescence, gradual recovery of the health and strength; credulous, a person who readily believes others easily; dermatologist, a doctor who studies and treats skin diseases; edible, a thing fit to be eaten; epidemic, widespread outbreak of a disease which affects large population at the same time; fanatic, a person motivated by irritational enthusiasm; a person motivated by irrational enthusiasm; flora, the plants and the vegetation of the particular region; fugitive, a person who has escaped from captivity or is in hiding; geology, the study of the earth, including the origin and the history of the rocks and soil of which the earth is made; incredible, that which cannot be believed in; indefatigable, incapable of feeling tired or exhausted; inflammable, that can burn, catches fire easily; irrevocable, that which cannot be called back; nepotism, giving undue favors to one's own kith and kin. Okay. Next is novice, a person who is new to a profession without training or experience in a skill or subject. Numismatics, the study or collection of coins; obituary, a notice of person's death; optimist, one who sees bright side of things; pacifist, a person who opposes war or use of military forces; philistine, a person who does not like, understand, or enjoy the beauty of the art, literature, music, and etc. Plagiarism, stealing of the ideas or the writings of someone else; plutocracy, government by the richest people of the country; psychology, the scientific study of the mind and how it influences behavior; recluse, a person who withdraws from the world to live in seclusion and often in solitude; sheath, a close fitting cover for a sword or knife, cover for the blade of a weapon or tool; souvenir, something kept as a reminder of an event, verbatim, in exactly the same words as were used originally. Veteran, a person who is long experienced or practiced in an activity. Wreath, a decorative ring of flowers on the leaves. Acrophobia, fear of the great heights. Aesthetic, concern with beauty or appreciation of beauty. Agenda, a list of items to be discussed at the meeting. Antidote, a medicine to nullify the effect of the poison or another medicine. Aquatic, animals and the plants growing or living in or near water. Ascetic, one who denies oneself ordinary bodily pleasures. Astronaut, a person engaged in or trained for the space flight. Astronomy, the scientific study of the celestial bodies like sun, moon, stars, planets, etc. Cardiologist, a doctor who specializes in the study or the treatment of the heart diseases. Carnivorous, animals that eat meat. Okay, let's discuss the next. Casino, a place where gambling games are played. Catalog, a list or the collection of the books or the informative graphics. Cottage, a funeral procession. Cynosure, center of attraction. Demagogue, a leader who sways his followers by his oratory. Demography, the study of the population and its dynamics. Dormitory, a large bedroom for a number of people in a school or institution. Draw, a game in which no one wins. Encyclopedia, a book or set of the books given information about all the areas of knowledge. Uh, frat, fratricide, murder of one's brother or sister. Hamlet, a very small village. Hangar, a building in which aircraft are housed. Homogeneous, all of the same or a similar kind of the nature. Horticulture, the study of the growing garden plants. Insatiable, that which cannot be satisfied. Martyr, someone who is killed fighting for the cause of the religion or the faith. Mortuary, a place for keeping dead bodies before burial or cremation. Omnipresent, present everywhere. Ornithology, the scientific study of birds. Pseudonym, a fictitious name, especially one assumed by an author. Regalia, dress with medals, ribbons worn at official ceremony, symbols of royalty. Reticent, a person very reserved in speech. Sematian, one who helps a person in need. Sin- Sinecure, an office with a high salary but no work. Theology, the study of the nature of the God and religious beliefs, the study of the religion. Abattoir, a place where animals are slaughtered for consumption or as food. Amnesty, an official pardon, the formal act of liberating someone. Autocracy, a system of the government of a country in which one person has complete power. Okay, last some 10 to 20 words. Bail, a large bundle bound for the storage or the transport. Bankrupt, one who is unable to pay his debts. Barometer, an instrument used for measuring atmospheric pressure. Vivae, a group of girls, boys, birds, etc. Bibliography, a list of books referred to in a scholarly work. Bureaucracy, a government run by officials in a state. Cacophony, harsh or discordant sound, loud, confusing, disagreeable sounds, and incongruence or chaotic mixture. Calligrapher, a person who is skilled at producing beautiful handwriting. Cartography, the art or the process of the drawing or mapping or making maps. Choreographer, one who plans the steps and moves in a dance. Contagious, easily spread from one person to another, a disease which spreads with contact. Cynic, one who sneers are the aims and the beliefs of his fellow men. A person who believes that only selfishness motivates human actions. Democracy, a system of government in which all the people of a country can vote to elect their representatives. So these are the 200 words have that appeared in SSC exam. So I have discussed all. Maybe you can see the last video, the last live video there I have mentioned. So let's discuss this also. One word substitution practice set. So yesterday we discussed these 10 words. Let's discuss this again. The wide variety of the shared and the different personal and the group characteristics among the human beings. What is the correct option? Community, diversity, intensity, viscosity. It should be diversity. I have discussed this in the last video also. Second question is to criticize someone severely, chastise, to have a strong emotional effect on, to overwhelm, to make a low, continuous, vibratory sound, expressing contentment, to purr, to restrain or compel a person to do something by force is coerce, to tell the nature of the disease by the symptoms diagnosis. Very attractive and easy to feel love for, adorable. Working or operating quickly and effectively in an organized way. Efficient. Writing which cannot be read. Illegible. A legal document authorizing the police or another body to make an arrest or search premises. Warrant. We'll discuss this practice set 2. So the question is select the option that can be used as one word substitute for the given group of words. Someone who has too much admiration for himself or herself. Should be narcissist. Okay, I'll just point it out. Something belonging to or surviving from an earlier period. Should be something belonging to or surviving from an earlier period. It should be relic. Something that is modern or existing in prevailing times. What is the correct option? Something that is modern or existing in prevailing times. Contemporary, contradictory, contemptuous, ancient. It should be ancient. Something which cannot be easily conquered. Invincible. Study of the sound and the sound waves. Acoustics. The arrangement of the events or the dates in the order of their occurrence. The arrangement of the events or the dates in order of their occurrence. Chronology. The imaginary line where the earth and the sky seem to meet. Horizon. The inability to obtain adequate sleep. Insomnia. The place that a person treats as his permanent home or lives in and has a substantial connection with. Oasis, domicile, embankment, resort. Domicile. The study of the coins is numismatics. Okay, we'll check if our answers are correct or not. So let's see. First का हमने first किया था, which is narcissist. Let's see the option. Okay, practice set 2. First is the correct option. Second का third. Okay, second का third is also correct. Relic. Third का, let's see, we have chosen ancient. Third का is first. I guess third का we have chosen wrong. Third is contemporary. Something that is modern or existing in the prevailing times. It is contemporary. Something which cannot be easily conquered. Option is invincible. Fourth का third. Fourth का third option is the right thing. Okay. Fifth का study of the sound and the sound waves. It's fourth. Fifth का fourth is correct. Sixth का we have chosen fourth chronology. Let's see. Sixth का fourth option is correct. Seventh का the imaginary line where the earth and the sky seem to meet. It's horizon. Third option. Let's see. Seventh का third is correct. Eighth का inability to obtain adequate sleep. should be insomnia. Let's see if it is correct or not. सही है 8th का first. 9th का third domicile we have chosen. Let's see. 9th का third domicile is the correct option. 10th का we have chosen numismatics, which is the study of the coins. It is correct option. ठीक है. So we'll take it out. So these are the today's practice questions. We'll see you in the next practice questions tomorrow.